everybody, it's good to see you again. I'm putting together the Easter boxes or Easter baskets, and we've been able to kind of assemble everything together about all the treats that we did this week, and along with some of the other homemade things that I've put in here. And I just kind of want to go over some ideas to give you just another avenue of doing some Easter baskets for your kids or grandkids, and just kind of try to make everything as homemade as you can. And I think this year, especially with not being able to go to the stores as often as we should or often as we usually do, that this just kind of gives us an opportunity to kind of think outside the box, so to speak, right? All right, so what I did was I basically just covered a couple of boxes with different kinds of wrapping paper that I had upstairs. So it worked out pretty good. I just kind of went into my where my Christmas wrapping and gift wrapping stuff is, and just pulled out some paper and was able to wrap it. And then I labeled the boxes with their names. So this one's Otto's. So I just took a big black Sharpie marker. And then along with what I was doing with the treats the other day is I've got all kinds of little stickers and things like that here. So you can take and just peel them off. They're like the peel and stick ones, and you can get these at any craft store that you want to. I think I got these, I might have got these at the Dollar Tree actually. So I think they only ended up costing me $1. So basically, you can kind of just use your imagination and just kind of stick them wherever you want, and just kind of make it cute and personable. If you don't have stickers, then dig out some markers and just kind of draw on the box. And you can use permanent markers work the best. If you try to use anything else, sometimes it will run, especially because the paper's coated. So I would recommend not using any like of the Crayola markers, because they probably, unless they're the permanent ones, because they probably will run, and then you'll have a big smudge on your hands, and that wouldn't be fun at all. So just to kind of recap what I did this week, I was able to go ahead and make some of the filled cookies with the homemade jam that was in the middle. And then I went ahead and made some peanut butter protein balls. And I actually ended up rolling them into some colored sugar. So you'll see, like, I left them unfinished in the video, but then what I went ahead and I went to, took out some colored sugar, and I colored them with blue and green and red, and just so to kind of jazz it up. The ones that I kept for myself, I didn't do that, but I did this for the kids. So this is for 2 of our grandkids, 2 out of the 4 of our grandkids, and the other 2 are teenagers. So, you know, gift cards and things like that work for them. But the other 2 are still somewhat little. Mia's really small. I mean, she's not like little, but, and Otto is like, I don't know, he's kind of preteen, you know. So based on who you're making these for is kind of, you know, you want to tailor it to their tastes and whatever. So after I decorate these boxes, I want to show you what I went ahead and made each one of the kiddos. I went online, and you can go online, like go on Google. Google Images is a great resource to use. And I Google imaged like crosswords, I Google imaged word searches, I Google imaged all kinds of different things, and came up with a whole bunch of age appropriate like games and kind of mind puzzles and all of that kind of stuff. And I put them into, I copied the image, I saved the image, and then I imported it into a like a Word file. And so what I did was I just put like Happy Easter, and then I typed in Otto there. And so, and then I just made him a little booklet to do. I made him a word hunt. The Sudokus, those are really popular. Kids kind of like those, so those are really cool. And let's see, oh yeah, some mazes, more difficult ones. Like I Googled easy ones, and then I Googled difficult or like intermediate ones. And then I had some like word scrambles and things like that. So I just kind of put together a little booklet for him and for Mia. Mia's is more coloring because she's a lot younger, so she's into more of the coloring and the markers and things like that. where Otto's more of the, you know, like wanting to solve the puzzle. So I put those all together, and I think they'll like them a lot. So I'm just finishing up here. I've got a couple more stickers left to put on these boxes, and then I'm gonna combine it all together and kind of show you how to put it all together. Okay, so I also have some tissue paper, and if you don't have any tissue paper, again, that's totally okay. You don't have to have it all there. I think that that's good. You don't have to have it all ready to go. You can use regular paper. You can use shredded paper if you have some color. If you have some colored paper, which would work really good, and you happen to have a paper shredder, shred it and then use it as filler. I do that a lot for some other gifts that I do, and that works so good. Or you can just cut it into strips and just kind of crinkle it up and use it as filler for the bottom of your Easter basket or Easter box. I'm making Easter boxes instead of Easter baskets this year. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is just take some tissue paper. I got some white and I've got some orange here because I thought that would look pretty cool. And what I do with the tissue paper is I just grab it from the center and then just make a cone out of it like this. And then I just kind of stick it in the basket. And that just kind of fluffs up the edges, makes it look pretty and all that stuff. All right, so first things first, what I made was, I made them some pillows with their grandpa on it. So this is a t-shirt. My husband is a musician, as most of you know. And those of you that don't know, my husband's a musician. And we had these t-shirts made up for like different things, like the fairs that he played at, and some of them have his band name on it, and some of them has his picture on it. So we took a couple of the t-shirts, and I just made a pillow out of it, and then just, you know, I had some of these insert pillows, and so I just made them a nice t-shirt pillow so that they can sleep with their papa when they miss him. So that's gonna go in the basket first, and then we're just gonna start filling it. Now what I did was, is I had markers and some crayons. I put them in Ziploc bags, like I bought them in bulk. When they're super cheap, like right after the holidays, lots of times they'll mark them down, or go to the Dollar Tree. Go to the Dollar Tree and get them for $1 and just keep them, because you never know when we're gonna be on lockdown again, right? All right, hopefully never, but you never know. So that's gonna go in there along with his little activity book. And then we're gonna start pouring in the treats. So we've got his peanut butter Easter eggs, and then we've got his marshmallow Peep Poops. Those are so cute, I love those. And then his protein balls, and then he's got some filled cookies with homemade jam for me. So that's about it. This is a great, I can't tell you how much fun that I had doing this, and it was way better than going out and just buying one already done. It took a little more time, but definitely a lot more love went into this. So whatever you do, don't forget, you make it with love. And I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we'll see you soon. Take care.